and some snacks. Definitely need snacks. It's a big journey. You can't go on a journey without snacks. We've apparently got off on the wrong stop. This is proving to be slightly more problematic than we thought. Good morning, it's Friday. This is number 6, I think. Is it number 6 or is it number 7? I don't even know. Anyway, today I have an idea for something that I think you guys might like. It's gonna be a little bit different. But first, we're having pancakes for breakfast. Tom is making pancakes, this is my favorite, I love it. Thanks, Tommy Roo. Amazing. Boom. So I've gone for banana, apricot jam, and a bit of chocolate sauce. You're so funny, Tommy.
Whoa, a banana. Gross.
Not a fan of the banana. I don't normally eat pancakes for breakfast, especially on a Friday, but our friends gave us this amazing homemade apricot jam. Oh, and I just really wanted to try it, and I'm not a massive fan of toast at the moment, so yeah, that's why we're having pancakes. Anyway, it's time to get on with some work. Just quickly before we get started, look at this. Look at how much this strawberry has grown. And we've even got a little strawberry plant here. Look at our little strawberry. It was tiny when I showed you like 3 days ago. Ah, proper strawberry. Okay, so my idea for Friday is to do Flashback Friday. I know everyone's looking for a bit of escapism and maybe just a little bit of travel wanderlust. So, this is the plan. I thought it'd be fun to look over some of my old episodes and I guess just show you some of my favourite bits or just tell you a bit of backstory to some of the things that happened. As most of you guys know, on this channel, I normally create longer immersive episodes. This is what I do. I absolutely love making full-blown films. The problem is, I'm not really the best at my SEO. That means search engine optimization. So what that basically means is I'm not very good at getting my keywords right and everything and getting my episodes found. So no one really watches my stuff and it just gets buried in the depths of YouTube, which is very frustrating when I put so much time and effort and dedication into these films and get them right, to make the pacing right, to really bring you guys on the journey with me. So what I thought it'd be fun to do is on Fridays is to like pull up some of my older episodes and I guess just show you some of my favorite bits so that maybe if you haven't already watched it, then over the weekend when you've got a little bit of time, you could go and watch it. Because that's the whole point of these films, is that they are longer, but they're designed for you to put them on the big screen, put them on your TV, get all cuddled up on the sofa, get your hot chocolate, get your beer, get your glass of wine, whatever you want, and some snacks. Definitely need snacks. It's a big journey. You can't go on a journey without snacks.
Gentlemen, we do not stop till nightfall.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
So I don't know about you guys, but I do find that I spend a lot of time trawling through the menus on platforms like Netflix. So how about instead of doing that, you switch to YouTube and you get involved in some of my adventures? That's what I'm saying. Anyway, the one that I've picked today is Tom's first experience of Asia. So this was back in series 2. It's actually episode 4. I mean, I totally recommend you start right from the beginning, but this one in particular is one of my faves because, as I said, it's Tom's first time in Asia. For me, it was kind of fun because it was like going backpacking for the first time again because I was seeing it through Tom's eyes because it was his first time. Anyway, before we get started, I'm just gonna play the little intro to the episode to explain the situation.
Before I knew it, it was October and the wet season was rolling in, and I saw rain for the first time in 5 months. So it was time to get out of Darwin and for a new adventure. Now, Tom has been a tour guide for the backpackers for over 10 years, but he's never actually been backpacking himself. So I decided it was time to push him out of his comfort zone to see what it was like from the other side. And where better for a first-time backpacker to start than Southeast Asia? By the end of November, we were on a plane to Singapore to start our 9-week backpacking trip, and for Tom's first ever time in Asia. Coincidentally, Singapore had also been my introduction to Asia, almost 10 years ago now. It was 2009 and I was on one of my first ever backpacking trips with my best mate Gemma, who I'd met at uni.
Welcome to the world of me and Charlie.
We live.
The travelling bonanza that is our life.
Anyway, that's a story for another time.
And that story is the one that I am creating at this very moment. That is the Retro Asia series that I'm doing. I'm so excited for you guys to see that. Anyway, where were we? So we flew from Adelaide to Singapore, then we went from Singapore to Phnom Penh in Cambodia. And this episode, we basically are exploring Cambodia. There were some ridiculous things that happened. There's this one bit that's kind of actually my favourite bit, because when things go wrong, that's kind of the best bit. And I think that's what a lot of people missed out on YouTube. When people were just putting up their GoPro montages of everything's amazing. And it's like the fun bits and the most memorable bits are the bits where everything goes wrong. This particular point was this journey we were doing to get to the islands, and yeah, everything went wrong. I'll show you a little bit now, but you're gonna have to watch the full episode to get the full story.
Next, we were heading out to the Cambodian islands, except the journey didn't exactly go to plan.
In true Cambodian style, we have taken a taxi, then a minibus, then another little minibus to like go literally 100 meters. We've apparently got off on the wrong stop. This is proving to be slightly more problematic than we thought. This is not working. Well, this is a birthday adventure. Finally, we're on our way. We still don't know where we're going.
You know where?
Another little part of this episode that's my favourite is Tom's first time in the market. We were trying to barter to get him some of the, elephant pants that every traveller has to buy. And, well, I'll show you the scene quickly.
Day 1 in Cambodia. Yeah! We're at the central market in Phnom Penh. Tom is buying the obligatory elephant pants. Obviously you have to.
Yeah, definitely.
2 for 6.
Yeah.
So the first customer 7. Good price. 650.
2 for 7.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll go to that.
I'm not very good at this.
That's Tom. Anyway, right, obviously I'm not going to show you the whole of this episode because I want you to watch the episode. I'm going to put the link in the description so that it's easy for you guys to find it, but put it on your watch list. You don't have to watch it right now after this. Add it to your watch list so that you remember and that you can watch it over the weekend sometime. But what I did want to show you was another couple of little just raw clips of me and Dundee when we were just, out and about. In fact, actually what I'll do is I'll show you a couple of bits from when we first landed in Singapore, and then a couple of bits when we first got to Phnom Penh. Because it's just fun seeing Tom's reaction to Asia for the first time, I guess. But yeah, so here you go.
Tom's hungry. Should have eaten hostel breakfast.
Yeah, toasted white bread. My favourite.
Your favourite. Right, let's go and find some food then, shall we? Tom's first. Asian dumplings. Duck dumplings or whatever they are. Yum. Is it good?
Got a prawn in it. Oh, you're so tall, Charlie. I'm so glad you're so tall.
He's so mean. A horrendous view, eh?
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible view. I mean, Tom doesn't like cities, but this is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's not that busy. It's not that bad.
It's Tom's first time in Asia.
It's very exciting.
What do you think of it so far, Tom?
Less chaotic than Adelaide.
I feel this like moving.
Yeah, big time. The storm rolling in the back there.
There's a storm, there's a storm rolling in. Obviously, hashtag resting panic face. We've got this view over here, and Tom is looking at the bush over here. Typical. We're about to land in Cambodia. Ah, panic face. We're now in a tuk-tuk on the way to the Russian markets. Dundee in a tuk-tuk.
I like it.
Oh, it's just making me miss Asia so much. Anyway, I am fully aware that I've actually completely messed up the days of what's going on with this daily behind the scenes. I know that it's actually Saturday today. Oopsie. So there's no excuse for you to not watch the full episode because you have all the time in the world. It's the weekend. Anyway, as I said, I have not quite worked out how the workflow of this is going to work properly yet. But I think what I'm going to do is do daily updates, shooting Monday to Friday. So I think that means that they'll be uploaded on YouTube, obviously, a day in arrears from that. So there'll be a daily update from Tuesday through to Saturday, effectively. That's how I'm going to work it at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to leave this there. As I said, if you fancy some travel wanderlust, go watch the episode or go watch any of the videos on my channel and have a great weekend. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop me a comment, tell me what you're doing this weekend, or let me know if you've been to Asia before and what you thought. And I will see you next week.